Prince Lords of England, it is thus agreed that peaceful truce shall be proclaimed in France. We come to be informed of your conditions.
Charles and the rest, it is enacted thus. By suasion of His Holiness the Pope, to ease your country of distressful war, you shall become true liegemen to King Henry. And Charles, upon condition thou shalt swear to pay him tribute and submit thyself, thou shalt be placed as viceroy under him, and still enjoy thy regal dignity.
It is known already that I am possessed with more than half the Gallian territories. Shall I, for lucre of the rest unvanquished, detract so much from my prerogative as to be called but viceroy of the whole? I will not do it, lords.
Insulting, Charles. Either accept that title from our king, or we will plague thee with incessant wars.
My lord, consider of our articles.
My lord, you do not very obstinacy to cavil in the course of this contract. Once to be neglected, 10 to 1 we shall not find like opportunity.
It is but policy to make this truce, although you break it when your pleasure serves.
What though it please Henry to call you viceroy? The title is an empty word, devised to hide the truth from foolish Englishmen.
What sayest thou, Charles? Shall our conditions stand?
It shall, only reserve to claim no interest in any of our towns of garrison.
Nay, grant not that.
The king doth freely grant it.
So do not I.
What does that import? It is not for you to speak his highness will.
Then swear allegiance to his majesty. As thou art knight, never to disobey nor be rebellious to the crown of England. So, now dismiss your army when ye please. Hang up your ensigns, let your drums be still. For here we entertain a solemn peace.
Damned event. An everlasting shame.
Well, well, 'tis done. 'Tis bootless to complain.
What?
Rather consider what may now be done to turn this peace unto your own advantage.
I spy no vantage. What is lost was mine.
Yet all these powers you gather to these wars are now made free to fight for you at home. Does not perceive why these wars were begun. Henry V, for fear of civil broils, did lead his peers to France through policy, dreading lest lying at home they should proceed to dangerous question of his doubtful title.
Beshrew my heart, but I will question it. Shall proud Lancaster usurp my right, and hold the scepter in his childish fist, and wear the diadem upon his head, whose church-like humours fit not for a crown? And will he now surrender up mine own? I will not stomach it. What say you, Warwick? May I not claim mine own by double title? By right of blood and right of sovereign spirit?
Why, so thou shalt, victorious Prince of York. And till I see thee seated in that throne which now the house of Lancaster usurps, I vow by heaven these eyes shall never close. Now, as an earnest of my deep intents, I kneel to thee, professing me thy subject. Long live our sovereign, Richard, England's king.
We thank thee, Lord. But I am not your king till I be crowned, that my sword be stained with heart blood of the house of Lancaster.
Well, thou must make fair weather yet a while, till Henry be more weak and thou more strong.
By heavy enough.
Only be patient. And observe my counsels. And I assure thee that the Earl of Warwick shall one day make the Duke of York a king.
I thank thee. Let us hence unto my kingdom. And cousin, this I do assure myself. Richard shall live to make the Earl of Warwick the greatest man in England. But the king.
Your wondrous, rare description, noble Earl, of beauteous Margaret hath astonished me.
Yet I dare vow she is not so divine, so full replete with choice of all delights, but with as humble lowliness of mind, she is content to be at your command. Command, I mean, of virtuous, chaste intents, to love and honour Henry as her lord.
And otherwise will Henry ne'er presume. And so, my Lord Protector, give consent that Margaret may be England's royal queen.
So should I give consent to flatter sin. You know, my lord, your highness is betrothed unto another lady of esteem.
Poor Earl's daughter, Lord, is nothing fit to be the royal partner of a king.
And what, I pray, is Margaret more than that?
Oh, yes, my lord, her father is a king, the King of Naples and Jerusalem, and of such great authority in France as his alliance will confirm our peace.
And methinks, my liege, ere this contract be sealed, it is meet you settle on her highness' dower.
Dower, my lords? Disgrace not so your king that he should be so abject, base, and poor, to choose for wealth and not for perfect love. Whom should we match with Henry being a king but Margaret, who is daughter to a king? For Henry, son unto a conqueror, is likely to beget more conquerors, if with a lady of such high resolve as is fair Margaret, he be linked in love.
Whether it be through force of your report, my noble Lord of Suffolk, or for that my tender youth was never yet attainted with any passion of inflaming love, I cannot tell. But this I am assured. I feel such sharp dissension in my breast, such fierce alarms both of hope and fear, that I am sick with working of my thoughts. Go therefore, Suffolk. Bring her to our presence. I cannot rest until I see this maid.
I'll bring her presently, and look to find how far she doth exceed my churlish praise. I swear, my liege, you will not rule this choice.
God grant it so. And yet I could have wished Gloucester had seen this Margaret for himself. Suffolk is rash. Methinks that his opinion should be confirmed by graver heads than his.
Come, come, good uncle, banish all offence. Young though I am, my lord, the time has come when I must choose and act for mine own self. If I am king, then I must act the king.
Would thou couldst, but thou shalt.
But see, our loving lords are come from France.